Hello folks, in this video I wanted to show you a few ServiceNow tricks of the trade. I'll put the links to my Cloud-89 blog in the description below, and now let's have a look at the tricks I had in mind to show you today. So the first one is, if you wanted to display a message and you didn't want to use the ugly grey JavaScript alert, but rather ServiceNow's native message features, and you wanted that to be compatible with both Service Portal or Classic UI, how could you do that? Well, you can have a look at this post here for the details of how you can do that, but I want to show you how I've done this. So here we have a catalog script, client script that's defined to run both on Service Portal and in Classic UI, and here is the example code that would display it. It checks if the current window is Service Portal or Classic UI, and then displays the message accordingly. So I'll show you how that works. I've just created this test catalog item to illustrate it. And here we get the SP modal display, and in Classic UI we get the display there. So that is actually a glide modal. A copy of the code is in the blog article. Second trick for today: how would you add a clickable link to a ticket's WORKNOTEs? For this, I've just knocked up a test button UI action, and I've popped the code in there. In this example, it's going to have an embedded link to a knowledge article. I think, is that what I've just done a simple redirect to the incident list view. So let me show you how this holds together. Go into an incident. Let's just ignore those messages for now, because that's my trick number 3 coming up in a minute. Just populate your mandatory fields, and here's the test button. And what we ultimately want to do is write a clickable link with a hyperlink in it within the WORKNOTEs. So let's do that now. I need a job description. Should allow me to proceed now. All those test messages. Now we have a clickable link within the activity trail. That could be a link to anywhere that you need it to go. Click that and it takes you to your URL. So that's that one. Again, the copy of the code is in my blog article. And a third trick for today: how can you use a message object, retrieve it into your display, and pass parameters to it so that it varies depending on what you want it to display. So here you would define your message object under system definition messages, I think it is. Check I've got the notification right. System UI messages even. So I've just created this basic test one here. I've put a test message content in there, but the key thing here is this parameter here, because that's the little bit that's going to vary in the display to the user. And then I've just knocked up a very simple test, a business rule on the incident table. And what this is going to do, it's going to run on display. And I've actually used 2 examples here. You can look at the first example when you look at my my blog article, but the one we want to focus on is actually this one. So what we're doing, we're building up a URL to a knowledge article. Let's say that article could populate dynamically or something, or could be pulled in from a table, whatever. And then so that we're then referring to this message object here, we're passing a value in to substitute for that variable here, and that's what we're going to put in there is actually the URL to the knowledge article, and we're going to display that at the top of the instant form. So let's see that in action. Here we go, it's this bit here, and that should be clickable and should redirect you into the knowledge article. There you go. And I could have made it even better, I guess, by doing a nav like so. That's it for today's ServiceNow Tricks of the Trade. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now.